Yes, welcome to another video in the mini-series where we review the opening period for our new signings, Ferran Torres, Ake and Rúben Dias. And today we're going to be focusing on the man Rúben, signing from Benfica. The fee is a bit weird, isn't it, because of Otamendi going the other way, but I think it's around 70 mil, isn't it?
It's like, some people say 50 mil, some people say 70 mil. It's
I think
all
it is 70 million though, because I think the Otamendi deal was separate. So 70 million pounds, still 10 million pounds cheaper than Maguire over the road at United. So I think we got a good deal. But yeah, we're going to be rating him, telling you what we think of his opening couple of performances for the football club. Let us know your thoughts on Rúben Dias so far. Have you been impressed with him? I'm pretty sure you would be, but is there anyone out there who doesn't like the look of him? And yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button. Helps other City fans find the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit the notification bell, guys, for daily Manchester City videos where we're helping you get through this international period of boredom and doom.
Should we set a like target, bro?
We can set a likes target. I tell you what, I think we should hit the same likes target for this mini-series. If we can get 500, right? 500 likes in each of the 3 videos for this mini-series, that'll be decent.
That's good. That's a good return, that.
And that is doable as well. It ain't like one of these with stupid targets, isn't it? It's a legit target. Right, okay, let's get cracking. Right, Rúben Dias, signing from Benfica, as we said, about £70 million. Played 7 games for us, right?
Yeah, 7 games.
At the moment, you know, I'm liking what I'm seeing. He's played against Leeds, Arsenal, West Ham, Sheffield United and Liverpool, and the team in that is only conceded 3, which is decent given the fact that we played Leeds away, Arsenal, West Ham who were on form, Sheffield United was away, so that was never going to be easy, and Liverpool. I think to only have conceded 3 goals in that is
that's wild,
especially given from where we come from last year. Is pretty decent. And then he played in 2 of the Champions League games, in which again we only conceded 1, which was against Porto. Kept a clean sheet against Marseille. Wasn't involved in the Olympiacos game. So that's where he's been involved. What are your opening thoughts, bro, on Dias? Are you happy or what?
I'm more than impressed. There was a massive. Everyone knows about the transfer saga. Obviously, you all lived it like me and Lewis lived it. Day by day, it was either a new centre back or it was Koulibaly. And we were linked with all these. We were going on train up and down. Anyway, this one was like left field, came out of nowhere, Rúben Dias. Only thing we did hear about him was his leadership qualities. And with him being young, didn't know how that would translate into our team, how fast we get those leadership qualities out of him. Because one thing that we wanted, that we've not had for a while, is a company replacement. Anyway, first game, he was at the club for a day. And then he played his first game for us against Leeds. And he smashed it. Of course, Leeds was a draw. It wasn't his fault though, the goal, and he smashed it. I can't like. He looks insane. He looks world class already, and I'm saying that after 7 games. He looks like, for me, he's the company replacement. This guy signed a 6-year contract, and it would not surprise me if this guy becomes our captain one day. Because he has that quality. It's already showing. I wouldn't want to fuck up in a match next to him. He'd be going sick. He'd tell you exactly what to do. And you can see his presence on the pitch is mega. On the ball, when he passes the ball, he's telling the player he's passing to where the next pass should go. It's like he understands the way the game's being played. It's almost like he's 2 steps ahead in his mind. So when he's passing you the ball, he already knows what he wants you to do. And if you don't do that, you know what I mean, you'll get the wrath of Rúben on you. But honestly, he's so impressive, and I can't ask for more from him. He's so sick.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been massively impressed with him as well. Obviously, coming for a lot of money. And you know what as well? Something that we've not really ever spoke about on the channel is the fact that how hard it must have been for him knowing that he wasn't our first choice. So he's come in, not only under the massive pressure of a huge transfer fee. There's actually 3 things, right, in his head, pressure-wise. 1, transfer fee. 2, he knows he wasn't the first choice because everyone knew that it was after Koulibaly. And 3, he knows that the man that he's really replacing isn't Otamendi, it's Vincent Kompany. You know what I mean? That's the person that we've been looking for. That's the replacement. I found what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? That is it. You know what I mean? So massive pressure. He's only 23 years old. You know, and to be fair, I've never actually thought about that myself until right now.
Since you just said it then, but
it's got a light bulb in my head, innit? And I was like, oh yeah, that's actually quite mad. You know what I mean? He's got massive pressure, and so far he's dealing with it really well.
He's taking it on his stride, aren't he?
Yeah, on the ball, decent. physical shit, and you know what I mean. It don't matter who's in the box with him. He wants to win that ball, whether it be on the ground or in the air, but not stupid. You know what I mean. Sometimes, right, when you had Otamendi in the team, he was just a bit daft, wasn't he? You know what I mean? Like some of the challenges he was making, like when the ball, you know, was on the ground, and like, what are you doing that for, Nico? Type thing. You know, he looks a lot more composed, and that ain't just shit. I'm spitting bars, I'm spitting facts because in them 7 games, he's only got 1 booking. So that proves the point. He's not reckless. When he goes in for a solid tackle, he's doing it when he thinks he can legit win the ball. He ain't just doing it for doing its sake. You know, he's clever. He's got a football brain. He's going to be a leader. I completely agree. I can totally see him one day wearing the captain's armband on his arm. And yeah, I just think it's looking really, really good. And something as well that we've not spoke about yet is his link up with Laporte. I actually think, right, maybe Vincent Kompany had the connection with Laporte, or maybe it was just the fact that Laporte's class and so was Kompany. But I don't feel personally, I don't know what you guys think in the comment section, whether or not we've ever really given Laporte a proper partner to proper bond with and get like a connection, you know what I mean, and get that handshake, like we are the unit, because I don't think he ever had that with Vinny Kompany. For one, I didn't see it. I think that even when they played and they were mint, I think it was purely individual outstanding performances, plus Vinny Kompany, you know, was going through injury, period was never really consistent, so that probably didn't help. I don't think Laporte and Otamendi ever really struck up any sort of relationship. The same with Garcia. I think Garcia maybe had a small one, but again, not really. John Stones has never really got a proper look in with him anyway to even try. But I know it's early days, but these guys have only conceded 4 goals when they've played together, next to each other as a partnership. And I think it's looking good. And people are saying our defence is solid, but I think one of the reasons is by signing Diaz, we've allowed... You know what I mean? Like, when Laporte played any time last year, I know he's injured a large part, but when he played, he was playing next to Otamendi, next to Fernandinho, next to a Stones, maybe if Stones ever played last year. And he was probably thinking, what am I doing here? You know what I mean? Like, these players next to me are not good. You know what I mean? I know Fernandinho had an alright season, but he's not a centre-back, was he? And it's like... It's up here, isn't it? It's up here knowing that when Laporte's got the ball or something's happening, he don't have to shit himself about what's going on over there. You know what I mean? He can focus on his job and his job alone. He's not carrying the burden. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Laporte now can relax a little bit, have a bit of a chill, which he did in the first year with Kompany. You know, when them two did play together, they did look good. And I think that's because now Laporte's not worrying about what's going on to the right-hand side of him. He can just focus on what he's doing, and I think he's playing better for it. Diaz is looking mint, and, you know, Kyle Walker's kicking on, Edison's doing good. Our defence now, guys, is looking really good, and I put it down mainly to the fact that we've signed Rúben Dias. I think...
I honestly completely agree, and... Think about this, right? How many times last season did we go into a game and not know who was going to be playing centre-back? It was always going to be, when Laporte was fit, it was Laporte, but who was going to be next to him was always the issue. And that's for us, right? We're thinking that. Imagine Laporte in the dressing room thinking, I don't know who I'm going to be playing against. I don't know what is facing me, the challenge that is facing me, because, yes, against some... Like you say, the partnerships were never there with Laporte. Yes, a little bit with Garcia, but he always knows that he has to mop up for the people. But now he's got Rubens next to him. He knows that he can, like you say, he can focus on his side. Ruben can do his job on the other side, and they both have such a good connection, you can tell already. And I genuinely think the signing of Rúben Dias will mean that we get an even better Laporte.
Yeah, I completely agree. Guys, let us know what you think in the comment section below. Smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Trying to get to 500 likes in this. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the notification bell as well for daily Manchester City videos. As well, if you've not seen the videos in this mini-series, make sure you go and check the others out. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.